Terror Troopers, it's me, Tara. We got to get on to episode 22 of Love Island because none of us can wait. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, share this video if you haven't already. Also, go to rejectnationshop.com and get your Halloween gear on. This is a design that I came up with Roxy helped me out on picking who is the other host on The Real Rejects. She's right here. I'm right here. Here's our horror villains. It's awesome. Celebrate the spooky season with us. Go get it at rejectnationshop.com. I love the sweater so much. It comes in black too, and we also have it in a t-shirt. Thanks to Prepper for helping edit down this video. Love you so much. And yes, on Patreon, you can get a watch along so you can sync up with your own copy and watch Love Island with me uncut. It's super fun. We have like a little TV family movie night. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already seen me on The Real Rejects, obviously go to The Real Rejects. I react to movies and TV over there all of the time. We need to get into Love Island. Previously. Oh, we know. How could we forget?
The boys return from Casa. Some to open arms.
That was the only good one.
Recoupling was a big, hot mess.
The recoupling was a big dumpster fire.
Y'all had a time. Y'all had a time.
Ooh, the boys came in for some heat.
You're full of shit. Everybody is disrespectful.
Whoa. Oh my God, what is gonna happen? Ah! This is what we come here for, the drama. And this show is living up to it.
This is like the most embarrassing one. Like, I'm not doing that.
Today was, hold on. Just listen.
Holy f***ing shit.
I mean, she has a right to be pissed. She's had a really hard time here.
Emotions are so high right now. The boys are down bad. The girls were ruthless.
They should be ruthless. I mean, listen, Kendall, like, they had a right to be ruthless, you know? I mean, you just have to own up to, like, what you were doing at Casa Amor. So if people call you out, they call you out. Live up to it.
I understand that their emotions are hurt. I feel like they could have handled it differently, but I'm not going to be childish and start trying to argue with someone.
Of course, you guys.
I really don't think they handled it that badly. They're just mad.
We was 4 days in that place, but one thing I'll say is if you don't believe, like, I wouldn't even say anything to you. Go and speak to them girls, they can tell you everything. I wouldn't even say anything.
They're like, that was so mean, the new girls. And I'm like, well, what do you expect? Like,
You so
I know,
bad. I want to hate you so bad,
Trust
Aaron.
me, I'm so
wanna
proud.
hate you
I know,
so bad.
I'm so proud of you that you're at the fireplace and you didn't react because honestly, you did good.
Stay away from me.
well, she's already smiling at him. She can't stay away from Aaron.
It might not come across because it's like, oh, well, you went kissing this other person and then you liked her and this, that, the next thing. I'm just gutted that I kind of did it knowing that I would still have a strong connection with Kaylor. So it's almost like, what was the point?
Yeah, what was the point? I guess that's why Casa Amor is there, to be tested.
They've seen a minute and video, like a minute and 40-second video, right? We've been there for 4 days.
Yeah, which is not even the half of it, Aaron. You did way more than what you did in the video.
Like, I can genuinely say she actually really likes him.
Me and him was watching him, and we literally looked at each other and was like, right, this girl feels Kordell.
They were very close the whole time, and he'll tell you that.
I'm sure.
Why are they telling her this?
We were so considerate of you guys, even when we were apart. Like, and it just kind of fucking sucks that you guys were having like a time. And then look at like the ratio. We sent literally every man home except for one.
Yeah.
I mean, at least to me, like it's happened like back to back to back, and I'm just like, that's embarrassing. It's happened to JaNa back to back to back.
Yeah.
We're kind of hoping, like rooting for you. Me, it didn't happen. God damn, I don't know, guys. You guys did your big ones over there.
The reason why I brought her back is because I wanted to see which connection was stronger.
Serena was in here outside with the mosquitoes. She was crying, saying how much she missed you.
Yeah.
I definitely told her how I felt about Serena the whole time. Even after that kiss, I said, like, we can't be doing that no more. And then, obviously, it happened again in the bed. You know, it was another time.
It was more than just those 2 times. They were at the pool, too.
Some of the shit that I did, I probably shouldn't have done. I do gotta admit that I a couple of times.
You did.
1, he got Nicole back, and 2, he ate an entire bowl of spaghetti bolognese tonight and didn't spill anything on his outfit.
We're going to Soul Time.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like apologize to Kaylor for what he said in the video.
All the guys were not helpful at all. You guys have just really been in that, like you just got a love triangle. It's been like, now it's just technically only been a couple of days, you guys. You gotta be prepared for the worst.
They're cute. I was totally rooting for them. I just like still was just kind of mad about what Kendall said in the video, but I love them together.
I was feeling the last couple of days just came to this moment, and I was just like, I didn't know how I was gonna act. And when I saw you, I was just like, I just missed your face so much. I was like, I miss you.
I miss everything.
Aw, that's so sweet. They in love.
Being apart was awful, and now that we're back in here, like, I only have eyes for him.
Aw.
To just be by my side through the rest of this journey or whatever time we have left together. And
She only has eyes for Kendall. It's so sweet. Oh my God, I feel like maybe they could make it in the real world, but I forget where they live actually, how long distance they would be.
So, yes, after the challenge that we kissed on the first day and then the second day, I did kiss her out of the challenge, right? Then I started spiraling and I felt super guilty and super shit about the whole situation.
So you pecked her a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, not a peck. They were, you know.
I was so true to myself, so proud of myself. It sucks so bad not having you in here. All I said was I miss Aaron, and then seeing that last night literally broke me.
Yeah, she was broken. Aaron, say something. What is he doing? What an idiot. Why are you using your words to be like, I missed you too. I thought about you too.
I know you're smarter, and I know that we're gonna like work through this. Like, I know you'll see it. I promise you now. I promise you. That's all I can say.
That's all you can say, Aaron. Come on, like, get your words together.
I miss her so much.
Why didn't he say that to her?
I'm so glad you're back, but I don't know.
It's fine. I get it. I understand.
You have some kissing ass to do. Let's go back. You had enough chat for tonight.
Aaron, like, why aren't you saying I missed you so much?
Can I have one hug? One underarm hug. Just one.
Kaylor cannot resist Aaron. She just can't. He is her kryptonite.
I completely understand. Like, I'm taking full accountability. I'm being honest with you. Like, Liv, as much as I like want to like just be like, fuck you, I'm f***ing done. I just can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not, though? The type of girl to blame it on the girl.
I'm not the type of girl to blame it on the girl either.
Should we go introduce ourselves?
Fuck no.
I think we should.
Liv said no.
I'm gonna make a toasty. Does anyone want one?
no, thank you. Thank you for offering.
We smack down here at night.
Liv is over it.
Kaylor is so sweet.
She's very sweet.
How does Daniela feel about that?
The guys are so nice, and the girls are like so mean.
It's just cattiness.
Well, girls, you came back in with their guys.
I think it would have been worse if we would have stood up there like and said some shit back.
Dude,
Every time they said something bad, it was like, you were laughing at me. Yeah, like,
you held yourself so well.
yeah.
Like, you were like,
Okay, girl.
Well, they didn't say anything bad to you. They were just calling the guys out.
I don't, quite frankly, want to see them. It's going to make me sick. I'm sick. I'm a strong girl, but this shit hurts.
Yeah, that would be terrible. That's like when you're in high school and you find out your boyfriend's been cheating on you, and then you have to go back to school the next day and they're walking down the hallway together and you're like, it's the worst.
I don't think it's okay to treat people disrespectfully. I think you can definitely be upset and you can definitely be mad. I don't think that you need to like try to degrade people, but I guess not everyone can communicate like adults.
Okay.
I'm still happy that you brought me here. You might regret it, but like to me.
I feel like he's already regretting it.
I have so much respect for you. I'm sorry in that moment when I saw it. I was more like, holy shit.
What he
I wasn't.
I know, but you guys are like my brothers, and it just hurts seeing that.
But I love you, Kayla.
Love you, Kendall.
I'll make it up to you with toasties and gummies and more stuff.
Okay. I'm glad that he was like sweet to her and said sorry because he needed to.
Can I talk to Kenny?
You're a good person.
Surprised that Kenny wasn't like trying to pull her to talk to her. You knew that you were going to talk. Like, why aren't you trying to talk to her, Kenny? Like, what in the world? I don't understand these guys sometimes.
Like, if you have two options and you can't decide and I'm one of them, I will decide for you. Please pick her.
Me and JaNa are a lot alike. I'd be like, yeah, You brought her? Go ahead, bye.
You see how many times I've taken an L in here for you to do that to me.
I understand.
You don't understand, because if you understand, like, I'm not gonna do that to Jay. Jay's been going through the fucking mud, so let me not do her like that.
He does know her story, know that she has been through the ringer. So I get her point.
No, go. You chose her. Go choose her. You don't want to be with me, because if you did, you would have just thought twice. Like, why didn't you think that through?
Well, he's telling you.
Like, give me a hug. I wish you come here. I'm so serious. I wish you nothing but the best, but this.
I was confused.
That's fine.
You told me that you wanted.
Kenny, you can't just like, see, this is a problem with the guys. You know, I would be like, stop. I want to be with you. You told me this. You have to hear me out before you leave.
It's like embarrassing to like even like I'm constantly reminded of like how many L's I have to take.
Yeah. JaNa's been through the ringer here.
I was just like finally like, you know, someone that can see me and see my worth and like just focus on me. But I was obviously wrong, and this is such a shitty feeling.
Poor JaNa. That's the worst feeling.
Kenny, you okay? No? What was the talk? Oh, Kenny. Oh my God.
Wow. Okay.
Feels like I disrespected her. It's not who I am. I hate to see her like that. It's hurting me to see her like that.
I believe him. It's because y'all, I believed Rob too when he was crying, because I don't think they're good enough actors. And you guys were like, Rob, it's crocodile tears. And I don't know if you think Kenny's crocodile tears. I don't think so. I think he really feels for JaNa right now, like he effed up, because he didn't want to hurt her like that.
I'm so sorry, Kenny. This is not fair.
Well, I'm glad that he's showing some vulnerability. It's just good to see that that affects him with JaNa, because that shows that his heart, you know, is really, he does care about her.
Then why did you do that?
Exactly. This is why it's because it's just.
Then prove it to her. Actions speak louder than words.
All right, Liv's right. Actions do speak a lot louder than words. Like, you can talk all day, but if you don't back them up with action, forget about it, you know?
I'm so sorry for having a big mouth at the 5P.
Oh, we loved you for that. Liv, I would have been pissed if your ass was quiet.
Yeah, Liv can't stay quiet like that. Like, she comes through.
Guys, he kissed that girl like a couple times.
Oh, she's gonna go to Soul Ties. You can't deny Aaron. We all see your face, Kaylor.
You gonna join the cool kid side?
Oh, I'm sleeping outside.
Oh, you're sitting outside?
Yeah. I love you guys. Good night.
Is she gonna go to Soul Ties and be like, oh man, I miss my...
I wasn't thinking for myself, and I know that's not an excuse, and I'm more annoyed than anything about myself for that. I don't know. I can't change it, so I just now feel bad.
She can't look at him and not forgive him almost immediately. I mean, thank good. If he had come in with somebody else, it would be non-able to recover, but...
We're excited for tomorrow at least.
Mm-hmm. Be better than today.
Anything will be better than today.
Yeah.
Are they
Oh my God, Serena.
Our couples are Daniela and Rob, Liv and Kate, Sierra and Miguel, Daia and Kordell, Kenny and Catherine, and Nicole and Kendall.
Oh my God, they're juicing it.
Our single islanders are Leah, Serena, JaNa, and Aaron and Kaylor, who have chosen to sleep together in Soul Time.
Oh man, those two. I thought that I was no way, because she was so hurt. But because he still came back single, now I'm like, they might get married. They might work it out after this. Those two. Which is what I said from the beginning. I was like, I feel like I believe in them, but man, it's been a rocky road.
How do you feel when I'm in the main villa?
I miss this place.
It's great.
I wish I could say it's good to have y'all back.
Serena.
You don't have to make us feel unwelcome.
Yes.
But it's just like the unnecessary comments. I think all the boys will probably be feeling like guilty today.
Yeah. They're going to feel very guilty. This is a hard situation to come back into. You kind of can't blame the girls for, like, they're going to be mad. They had longer time with these guys than you girls did, you know? You're coming in like the mistresses, like the hot mistresses.
I get it. I mean, shit, I hurt her feelings and shit. Making both of them breakfast.
You making both of them breakfast?
Oh, God. I don't know if that's going to go over well, but it is a good call because he does like them both. I would do it in secret and maybe like, here you go, Serena. And then give it to Daia out of sight of Serena. It's a very nice gesture, Kordell.
Daia, Serena. I'm scared to go out there, though. I ain't gonna lie. I would be too. You gotta
Be a man, do it. Let's do it, Kordell.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I wouldn't say anything. I would just say, this is for you.
Because, like, what are you going to say? You know, I made you breakfast.
This is for you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Don't even.
Serena.
I can't move.
You think that you're about to have your cake and eat it too and cater to both of us? And then, no, baby. You made your choice. You made your bed. Hump in it.
Oh, God, that was bad. I mean, she didn't need to, like, do that and throw it back on him. He is trying. I thought that was messed up of Serena. Sorry. But I get that she is mad. But you could just say, I don't want it. Or just, like, leave it there. You didn't have to. That's, like, it's humiliating. It's embarrassing. I get it. Just don't think that was necessary.
Why are you crying?
We're just gonna have a chat.
I didn't breakfast meat.
Because Miguel's a narcissist, yo.
Oh, your guys spoke to you.
Fair,
What are you
like-
talking about?
Did he say anything to you this morning?
No.
Really? Miguel didn't say anything to you?
Are you just straight up like gotta give Sierra just a little bit of your time? I'm gonna get to know both of them. I want to be able to see what I'm like with them just on a personal level rather than like that physical level.
Yeah, I'm staring at Rob. I can't stop staring at him. I didn't expect how, just sweet.
Everybody loves Rob. Just like literally, he has like magic potion on him that we don't see.
Kordell and Aaron are deliberating under the hot Fijian sun.
Are they thinking about jumping?
I feel like I should have been way more respectful of what I did. Definitely should have dialed things back. I'm just such a physical person, bro, and I guess I got caught up in a moment, and I can't blame nobody but myself.
At least he's owning up, like, in this moment where he gets to sit with it and been like...
She could at least give me the chance to, like, explain and talk, but...
Yeah.
If she genuinely feels the way that she felt for you, then she does care for you. If she does care for you, she will eventually want to speak to you and hear you out.
Yeah.
She cares for me. I think she cares about how she feels about it, like her ego.
That's a strong statement. I don't think she cares about me. She cares more about her feelings and how she feels about the situation.
I think eventually she will come around to letting you at least speak to her.
I think she does care about you a lot, but I do think that she's in her anger right now. She's mad at you.
I didn't know, like, bringing 2 breakfasts at a time. Who wants to see that shit? You know what I mean? And, like...
Well, he was trying, but I get it. It is tough, like, bringing it to both of them. That's why I was like, do it in secret. Bad.
Seeing that shit make me feel so bad, so bad.
Yeah.
But also, I miss us playing around. I miss us hugging and shit. I miss a lot of things. I do.
You should tell her that. These boys are so dumb. They say, like, I miss them so much in their little, like, one-on-one. And again, it could be editor's choice. Like, they're leaving that out, showing it to us in the one-on-one and not when they're with them. They could be saying that, but it just makes them look so dumb. I'm like, you're saying it in your one-on-one and you're not saying it to them. Like, what in the actual F, boys? Come on now.
Yes, I forgive him, but I'm not forgetting about what happened, and like...
For me, it was more of like, this is gonna let me know if my feelings for this person actually are as strong as I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I do think he was treating it like a test, like what Miguel is saying.
I didn't feel like me sharing a bed with someone or kissing someone was going to show me if that connection was stronger.
Yeah.
I get it.
Feeling a little bit uneasy about Aaron and I, and exploring connections I think is different for me than it is to him, and I want to just get a better understanding on.
Because you said open, Kaylor, you know, and obviously you guys didn't define what that meant prior to him leaving.
I have a mix of emotions. Obviously, the big night unraveled a lot of emotions I thought I didn't have about JaNa.
Yeah, like, how do you feel about that, Kenny?
I think there's so much emotion right now, and Kordell likes you. She's been very wishy-washy with him for so long, and you came in and you just gave him everything that he wanted.
I do agree with what Rihanna girl is saying right now. Sierra is her name.
I feel like Daia's not getting the reassurance from Kordell that she needs.
Yeah, Kordell is not giving you reassurance at all.
Coming in here is like a complete 180, and I'm like, what the f is this? I literally said it feels like we've like a head in the clouds, and then all of a sudden I'm in the pits of
hell right now, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I do feel for these girls because it is tough, but like you couldn't have assumed you're gonna come in and it's gonna be great.
With Liv, we're progressing slowly.
She's kind of a slow burner too.
I feel like it'd be impossible for anyone to rush into things with Liv right now.
Yeah, you can't.
What's gone on in the past, no fault of mine, but like while she's been here, do you know what I mean?
She's been through a lot.
I think once you have those conversations, like, you'll be a little bit more clear on where your head's at, and then you can decide, like, if you want to continue things there, if you want to continue things here.
I like what Daia is saying. I think she's going about it in a really respectful way. And I do think Kordell needs to have the conversation.
A full recouple. You wanted to recouple with this girl after 3 days of being with her. We've been together since day one.
It was hot and cold, you know, Serena. It was a little on and off with y'all in the beginning. And of course, towards him just leaving, it really blossomed. I don't know. Daia came in. She's like, I want you, you know, and it's kind of what he's always wanted. So I don't, you know, it's Kordell's position is tough. I think it is really sweet though how like the friendships that they form here, you know, like Serena and Aaron are comforting each other because they're both. I think Aaron's more comforting Serena, but you know, I think it's sweet.
My biggest thing coming back with Sierra was I just needed clarification. I will still be respectful enough to explore both sides. I feel like I owe it to both of you to, you know, do what I promised and get to know you.
Okay.
But I understand Janae's side because she feels like she's been mugged off left, right, and she's been passed around.
I've been mugged off left, right.
I know you have.
But I just take it on the f***ing chin.
Because you're a bad man.
A bad man.
So I do need someone that's very, like, straightforward, blunt, and just telling me how it is. And I think Miguel is very much like that.
He has been telling her the truth, which is good. She loves herself a bad boy, so.
The other 90%, he kept saying to her, if you come back with me, how would you feel if I get back with Serena? And she said, I'd be fine with that. That's the only reason she's here.
Why would she want to come back?
Because they still need to try it out.
This is news to us.
Where's your head at, like, now? Like, right now?
Haven't felt this happy in a very long time.
Good.
Really?
You're very sweet, and you are lovey-dovey. It's really cute, and I like it a lot.
What does Rob have to say? Because she was like, I'm very happy, and he just was like, oh, good. What does he have to say to that?
I was waiting for that.
I've been wanting to do that for a while.
I'm like happy at the pace we're going. I don't know.
Me too.
They're going to juice it later. Give me a break.
All right, update lives.
Okay, Leah, tell me about your chat.
I'm happy about it.
Really?
Obviously, we read it all over your face, Leah.
Kordell told her that if I go back, like, I want you to know, like, I'm probably still gonna pick Serena. And then he told her that I'm 90% Serena, 10% you. If a man told me he was 10% me, I would say, fuck you.
Yeah, I would go, I'm going home. I mean, I didn't see that on camera, so I don't know. But if that happened and he said, I'm 10% you, I'd be like, bye.
All I gotta say is this would have been handled much differently on the outside. And this is me keeping it together.
That's her showing restraint.
I'm sick to my stomach.
I know.
I have no appetite. I am sick as
God, I've been there. You know when you're like, you can't even eat? It's terrible. When you're heartbroken.
It's just one of them ones where she had an emotional moment. She wears her heart on her sleeve a bit too much to the point where, you know, she takes things really out of proportion.
I don't like what he just said. Where's her heart on her sleeve? Take it out of proportion. I'm like, no, she was just feeling what she felt.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling privileged to be here with you all. You've been very welcoming.
It's a nice thing to say, Caine.
Seeing women hurt like that, bro, that shit sucks.
Daia is a great girl in front of you, and we all saw how you were in Casa, and like literally grinning ear to ear throughout the entire process.
Right?
Oh, that's what they do every night? They do that, right? The girls get ready, they come down and they like clap for them. It's, oh God, who's gonna go to Kordell first? I just wanted to see what Kordell, he was holding Daia's hands or not.
Kaylor wants to find out what really happened between Aaron and Daniela.
Oh God, she's gonna talk to Daniela.
I need like the truth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie for him, and he's not gonna lie to you. So what is it?
In Casa, like, was he just like going ham? Like I don't like that because that's what it like seems like to me.
No, he definitely was not just like going ham.
He went ham for a second.
I know that Aaron really cares about her, and I know she really cares about him. I just wanted to assure her from someone that objectively does care about her, whether she believes it or not, like, they're gonna be okay.
I feel like it was a good talk from Rob. Like he was like, listen, he's not gonna lie to you, and neither am I. I like that.
Hey, do you want to get for a chat?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you. Have fun. Love you. Don't overthink. Go. Where are we going? We can go here.
God, I mean, this is gonna be awkward because, like, what is Daniela gonna say?
He said, because I need to be respectful, you know what I mean, and everything. But he did tell me that, like, you guys cuddled. You guys shared a couple kisses, not just one.
Yeah.
Is she about to be like, it was more than a couple?
Yeah, well, thank you so much, because, like, I just wanted to make sure Rob and Aaron were telling me we were, like, the same, and they are. So, like, I care about Aaron so much, and it's more than just a like for me.
Oh, it's kind of sweet to see them as, like, buddies now.
I wish and hope that Serena actually gives you the chance to really say your piece, because I feel like right now she's really being hyper emotional about this whole thing.
I don't think she's being hyper emotional. I think she's hurt. They said, like, they loved each other before he left.
But, like, looking at the way you two started out, she borderline friend zoned you, G.
No, she did.
Even though you was able to look over that and it started to go really well.
Even Kordell was like, no, she did do that.
And when you have a woman like Daia coming over and now giving you all the attention you deserve, you're there like, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. I do agree with that after the latter part of what Miguel's saying. I understand, because he is right, you know?
I don't know how true this is, but Leah said he told you it was like 90% me and only 10% you. Did he tell you that?
That was never a conversation that we had.
Yeah, because I'm like...
We were definitely very much, like, strong. So for him to say that it's, like, 90% you and 10% me is ridiculous.
Yeah, because, like, why wouldn't they have shown that on camera if he said that? Why would they lie about that? Why would they... Ugh, so much drama.
Like I said, perhaps you could have reined it in a little bit.
Yeah,
I understand that side from Serena, but, like, you had every right to explore. You had every right to kiss outside the challenge. You had every right to question your relationship with Serena.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Casa Amor exists. It's to test it, so... You know, I don't know. I mean, Casa Amor literally exists to test the relationship. So it's just like, it's sort of like, I don't know who's right in this.
Kendall especially was like, I really like y'all together. Miguel was like, oh, after that he's chatting and hanging out with me, that he'd be having this big ass grin on his face and he's all giddy and stuff.
Why is she saying all this to Serena?
He told you, like, from the get, like, I would prefer her, but, like, I'll bring you back to get to know you, but, like, I'm probably going to pick her over you.
No,
and that's what Miguel and, okay.
Why would the guys tell her that? Like, why would they?
I don't bullshit. I don't make shit up. Like, don't do that.
No way.
Don't do that. So.
Yeah, I can't be asked for this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to lie, you actually can have.
Yeah, because I'm like, they would have shown that on camera.
I think she's a gorgeous girl, very nice, but, like, my beef is with Kordell and not with her.
Yeah, good, Serena. It is with him and not with her. Then go tell him. Because why would they spread that around? It's so dumb. You don't think the girls are going to talk?
You.
What is she fucking know about?
Him, Miguel, all the boys over there talking y'all shit. Miguel, fuck you.
Oh, she's going in. She's going in. She's going in.
Oh, fuck, she just went to him on the... Wait.
You're a fucking liar. You're full of shit.
You better get off the ledge, buddy.
It is up. It is up. I just talked to her.
Okay, I just want to know quickly, why am I allowed? I just want to understand what we said.
We'll talk. Honestly, I can't do shit.
Why don't you no, call him out. Wait, she's very hurt, but I'm like, why can't you call Miguel out on, like, him lying, you know? We went this far.
Come here.
This is tough.
No, I don't give a f about that. I'm human shit. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't give a f.
I want you to feel sorry for me. I want you to hear me out. I'm sorry that I did that to you.
Yeah, just hear him out. Like, yeah, you need to apologize.
So be it.
Listen.
So be it. I'm done.
Serena. Dog, you ain't even really letting me talk.
I do agree. Like, you're not really hearing him out, Serena. Like, it's...
I wanted to explore.
And you did. It didn't take me a week to explore with a guy to know it was always you. It didn't.
Come on, Kordell, you have to respond to that. You say, you got to say, I explored it and I still want you. Kordell. I mean, like, he did a good job of being like, I effed up. Like, you got to listen to me. And then he was just like, that's not my choice. But he didn't really say it very clearly because she's like so hurt and just yelling. He's not making it clear enough to her.
Damn, Casa going crazy.
Man, I feel bad for blank because they don't even show the worst of it.
Guys,
oh my goodness! I cannot wait for what is next. The fact that game, it totally like reveals like that is not even the worst of it. I'm like, yeah, oh my goodness, because it's true, you know? I even kind of like read it on Daniela's face when she was like, you guys kissed a couple times. I'm like, they kissed a lot more than a couple times. Come on now. Wow, I can't wait for the next episode, but let's cover this. I'm happy to see Kaylor and Aaron, like, they're making their way back to each other. Listen, that whole thing with Serena and Kordell at the end, Kordell he's not great with his words, but Serena also was not really hearing him out. Like, I'm glad that he was like, no, listen, you have to hear me out. Let's just have a conversation. And Serena just like, she has a hard time having a conversation about it. I understand because she's very hurt. But I wish that he would have been a little more aggressive about it in saying, like, because he was like, she's not my choice. And I'm like, you have to be more aggressive about saying that. You have to be like, stop. I would actually choose you. I did feel bad because he did feel bad. Like, she's going to go back and look at his pickups if she watches the show and is like, oh, yeah, he felt bad. He was not lying about that at all. I don't think that Kordell is trying to hide anything from her. And I do think he, like, regrets, you know, his decision in bringing the girl back. But then at the same time, Daia is really sweet, and she's got a really good head on her shoulders. The fact that she was like, I'll give him space to figure out what he's doing there, and was very honest also with Serena. I mean, I just think that she is a great girl, and I think what she showed to Kordell was all great and good and kind and loving, and I think that Kordell would be in a bit of a predicament. I don't blame him because, you know, everyone is right about what they're saying. Serena did friend zone you in the beginning. Like, even Kordell was like, she did, you know, and like, I get it was up and down. And then right before he left is right when they were like, they got like, I think that was the first time they might have gotten really close. And that's sad because they got really close and then Casa Amor happened. I understand that, but we do have to remember, I would feel like I'm walking a little bit on eggshells too. Even if I am Kordell and I was with Serena, I'd be like, dude, she friend zoned me. She left me on the dance floor. There's some up and down stuff. You know, it's been up and down with her. And then if I go into a different environment with Daia and she's just all about me, you kind of think like, isn't this what it's supposed to be like? Like a person comes in and they're all about you. This is what it's supposed to feel like, right? Like it is it's confusing for him. I think he's the one that's in like the hardest sort of predicament here because I understand why he would be confused. And I do think that he needs to he's obviously not going to be able to have a conversation and still speak to Serena while he's speaking with Daia. That's not going to happen. You're just going to have to like make a choice because Serena's not going to be able to even look at you talking to Daia. Like this is just so complicated, you know, and she's just so hurt. And I don't understand. I don't understand why they told her about the 90-10% thing. I'm like, somebody needs to bring that up. Did he actually say that? Why would they make that up? If they did, that's dumb. Like, don't make up stuff to make the girl feel better because eventually it's going to come out, guys. Like, she's got to figure it out that, like, Kordell never said that if he never said it, right? Wild. I I am not surprised that Leah has a big smile on her face when Miguel comes back and is like, when it came to the thing, I was pretty sure who I wanted to choose, you know? Meaning Leah. Sorry, I always start to yawn when I do the review. I think it's because it's like so high stress when I watch this show that I'm like, it's all built up. And then when it's over, it's just like, and you know what? I do believe him kind of, but he's the most sketchy one to me right now. Miguel, I'm like, I kind of don't trust him. He's like, I don't think these guys did anything wrong. I'm like, they did a little bit. They could have moved a little bit slower, but I understand that the guys were way better at compartmentalizing. But also, like Kaylor did say, we're open, go and explore. That's what Aaron did, you know? And I don't know what Leah and Miguel said at the end. It's not like they were like super together and she was expecting him to go and do his thing anyway. It was nice for him to talk to her and say who I'm feeling more, but eventually, and again, it's only been like a day, right? That hopefully in this next episode or the one after that he is like, you guys kind of need to make a choice. Like, talk to the girls, but then, like, let them know, like, hey, I think I know now, right? So they're not just, like, back and forth. But you could tell, like, Leah was very happy. Sorry, guys. Okay, what else? Who's the other one? Obviously, Kaylor and Aaron. They're gonna make it through. They're gonna last. Rob and Gabriella. I think that the talk with Gabriella and Kaylor was great because she is getting all the same information from all of the guys. So it is like a little surprising where I'm like, but why would all the guys lie to Serena and they're not lying to Kaylor? So it makes me kind of wonder, did he really say the 90%, 10% thing? No, I don't think he did. They would have showed that on camera. And I think Daia's got a good head on her shoulders that I think if he was like, I'm 10% on you, that she'd be like, bye. I don't think she would hang out for that, you know? Oh God, who else? I'm so sorry, guys. It's like I watch this show and then I freak out and then it's over and I'm like, oh, thank God. It's a good de-stress. Oh, right. Kendall, Nicole, glad to see them together. It was really sweet when I saw Serena and Aaron, like the friendships that form in here, that, you know, Aaron's kind of consoling Serena. Man, oh man, when Serena goes off, she goes off. And I kind of agree with the comment that Kendall made. He was like, dude, you're going off on your friends who are here and who support you. I understand that because Serena does have a switch. Rather than being like, let's make sure that we get all the information, she just goes to be like, F you and F you and F you and F you right here at the end. I don't think she's always like that, but she does have a switch. And we do need to get to the bottom of it to be like, did these guys lie to her? Because I understand why she would be reasonably upset if they were all lying to her because she considers them her friends. I don't know if they were. So I need that cleared up. I totally understand why Serena is hurt and upset. I think Kordell needs to get his words together a bit better and like be like, hey, look, listen, you know, like, he needs to get it together and be like, hey, I really did miss you. Like, stop and listen to me. Like, I love you or really like you or adore you. And like, she came after me pretty hard. As you know, in the beginning, we had a rocky relationship. You kind of friend zoned me. You left. I just still don't forget when she left him on the dance floor. Sorry, not going to forget it. I think somebody said in a comment, they were like, you'll see. And this is why I don't read the comments. They said something like, you'll see in the recap. It's the editing or something. And I was like, this is why I don't go in the comment section. And I'm like, I don't think they could have. They're not going to edit that together. She left him on the dance floor. Listen, that's going to be a hard thing to get over. She did friend zone him. Okay? So it's like, and I've already said this, like, so it's tough for Kordell. He's in the toughest predicament. It's him, right? Because who else? We don't have anyone else who's in like Liv and Caine. Who knows what's happening there? Liv is not. She's like, yeah, this is great. Make me breakfast. Like we haven't seen her really gotten emotional. We haven't seen her yet gotten emotional. Guys, I've realized in some videos when I've watched back, I think I'm dyslexic. And you guys have said, you're like, you said like, I don't know, I'll make something up right now. Like instead of saying straight up, I might have said up straight. And I just keep talking and I don't realize that I said it backwards. I'm like, have I been dyslexic and I'm only realizing it now in my adulthood? Weird. Also, could be long COVID brain. Long COVID eats your freaking, COVID in general eats your brain. But I had long COVID, y'all. It was bad. And it causes like early dementia or something, like Alzheimer's and stuff. I'm scared. I'm legit scared because you guys know how bad my memory is. Except I can still memorize a script. I'm good at that, but I put the work in. But like, give me a script. I've always been that way. Memory's not really great, but give me a script and I'll know the lines. Like I read the page and I'm like, cool, I got it. And I can recite for you. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Where was I? I was like, went into this thing that I'm like, oh, I might be dyslexic from watching my things. With Liv and Caine, I was talking about like, she hasn't, gotten very emotional with any of the guys yet. So I'll be interested to see if she even opens up to Caine or if they get close. She hasn't really with any of them. God, I think I covered mostly everything. I mean, mainly, obviously, it's Serena and Kordell, since Aaron and Kaylor are pretty much like made up. And I'll be interested to see if Rob and Gabriella really do get close. Because Rob he's a little bit of a sneaky snake. He's just like kind of just like gone around and everybody loves him. Like, it's weird. All these ladies, they just love Rob. I get it. He is very handsome. But also, I'm like, but he's also wearing a snake on his belt buckle. I mean, I'll go for a cowboy. I like a cowboy, but I'm just saying it's an aggressive belt buckle that I might go, I don't know if I want to go to dinner with a guy who's wearing a snake on his belt buckle. I might just second guess the whole thing. It might just go, maybe this isn't the guy for me. But then you look at his face and you're like, he's so attractive though. So I get it. These girls, they got like, he has like magic dust. They look at Rob. They all just want Rob. Like, and I'm like, but also to make you feel better, he wears a snake on his belt buckle, like, so I don't know. He's cute, but I don't know about this style. Remember when she was like, you can't wear the overalls. You got to get rid of them. I'm like, are you kidding? He lives in the overalls. He's a snake wrangler. What do you think you're going to see him in? Every day you're going to probably see him in a different snake belt buckle and different overalls. He probably owns 2 pairs of overalls. He wears them every day. He's like, I got to go grab this snake from 4259 in the swamp over here. He doesn't even talk like that, but I don't know why. The snake wrangler, he's got to have an accent for me. Got to go grab the snake over here. I'll see you later, honey. Have dinner for me when I get home. And then he's like, if I get a good catch, maybe we'll cook him up. And then, they're over there eating snakes. No, actually, he would never eat a snake. He does the catch and release. Maybe his house is full of the snakes that he wrangles, right? People are like, snake in my house, ah! And, he comes in, he's like, hi, I'm Rob. I'm the snake wrangler. And he just like stands there and does jazz hands. And then he can grab the snake and the snake is his. And now he's just got a house full of snakes. Oh, God. They haven't even asked him, how many snakes do you have? Are you just out there wrangling them, right? Or you just out there, you're capturing them, and then what do? You release them in the swamp away from homes, or you taking them home? I wouldn't put it past him to take them home. You see how quickly he's grabbing beetles out here and trying to show them to the girls, and the girls are like, no thanks. I don't really want to hold this big, fat black beetle right now in my hand. Like, but I think I tell you, they have asked Rob some hard questions. They're not asking him the hardest one. How many snakes do you have at home, Rob? How many have you wrangled that you brought home after? That's what I want to know. That's the juice right there. I tell you. Wow. Who is Rob? And also, did Leah in that dress, right? God, I was so nervous, her in that dress. The whole time, I'm like, how's a boob not popping out? But I'm sure they have the tape, right? It's like one string, and the thing is silk. Anyway, the boobs stayed in. Great job. But I'm like, also it was like all animal print at the bottom, right? Was there a snake hidden in that design? I should have looked closer because she had a big smile on her face about Miguel. But I still think Leah will never, ever be over Rob. There is something down in there, in her gut, that she just got it holding on for Rob, I think. Oh, I don't know, guys. I love you guys. Thanks for taking this journey with me. I actually really want to watch like maybe the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I wanted to get on it and like release a reaction right away, but I got COVID, so like obviously I'm behind. You guys can leave it in the comments. Maybe you want me to watch that. I'm going to be watching more stuff. I'm going to finish up Love is Blind UK, obviously. I please leave a like, leave a comment. Share this with your friends who like reality. Let's watch reality TV together. Get all your friends on board. And also, there is Patreon, obviously. Go to Patreon. You can get full-length reactions there and watch along. We have a little TV night together, so you get a reaction of me uncut. Me picking my nose and, I don't do that on camera. Give me a break. I'm not doing that. But you get all the little reactions and stuff that might be cut out. And I love you guys for the support. Remember, spread hugs, love, and laughter. You know how we roll, Terror Troopers. And I know I haven't been in the comments, but you be nice in those comments. Everybody to each other. Give your opinion. Do it respectfully. Don't be mean. Don't be coming in here, like being mean. We don't do that here, Terror Troopers. You can give the opinion. Do it nice. Spread hugs, love, and laughter. We're kind here. There's no point in not being kind in this world. Come on. People have already been through the ring in their lives. You guys know that half of it for me, childhood, but I'm nice to people, okay? I've had it rough too. I don't need to go through it. Just saying, be nice in the comments, okay? We don't need to tear each other down or just, sure, spat about the show, of course, drama. Love it. Just be nice because I love you guys. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.